welcome on in for our weekly craft and chat. Trying to get situated here before I knock everything over. Seems to be the issue these days, knocking things over. Alright, let's get set up here. So let's see who's going to join us tonight. Who's going to come on in and have some fun. Oh, I look far away. Far away. I don't know if there's a way I can zoom in. We'll just leave it at that before I zhush something up. Get myself situated. Alright. Sometimes it's more work getting situated than doing the live. Hello, Fran. Welcome on in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. The doors are open. It's free admission. It's time for some crafting and chatting. If you got something to chat about, come on in and share it. Share, share, share. Give it a minute or so. How's things going for you, friend? You staying cool over there in Wyoming? My goodness, it certainly has been. Toasty. Toasty, toasty. I don't even know if toasty is the word. It's been hot. It's been stinking hot. Been kind of hiding out in the house. In the morning, I open everything. I put all the fans on. Well, during the night, I have my fan on. And then in the morning, it's nice and cool. And then as soon as I start feeling that heat coming in, close up everything. So the sun comes around to the back of the house and poof, heat starts. I don't really want to put the AC on. Yes, it is hot, hot, hot. It's terrible. It's hot, then it's cold, it's hot. I think it's supposed to go into the 70s though, so we just have to hang in there for a little bit longer and we'll be good. Alright. Let's hope we get some folks in here tonight. Hello, Mary. Welcome. Welcome. No matter how straight I think things are, they're always crooked. Staying cool, Mary? Whew, it's been hot, huh? Wowsy. I think I should have brought 2 drinks up here. Not just one. Not just one. Looks like we have 3 here, which means we got 2 here because I think 1 counts as me. So as you're coming in, be sure to say hi so we could shout out hello to you and that we know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, then be sure to type in #replay. We'll see how Sue does tonight. Last week was total disaster. I don't know what went wrong. Just things weren't working properly. It's not so bad in Leesport, but it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow. Ugh. Hi, Sherry. You're here. Yay. We've been waiting for you, Sherry. Yeah, I think it's going to be another 90-day tomorrow, but then it's supposed to go to the 70s, which will feel like, you know, someone turned on the AC. That's for sure. For sure. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. We only have 4 here, so 4 is better than none. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself, which I've been known to do that. So, brand new host code for June, S7SNTWUP. I know. How do these numbers and letters come up? I have no idea. So, if you're placing an order, be sure to insert the host code before you close out that order. There'll be a little box that you click in. You could just copy and paste this in that. I'd appreciate if you use the host code when you're placing online orders. If you are placing an order and it's going to be $150 or more, don't use the host code. because then you will receive all the host benefits. It's as simple as that. Stampin creates .stampinup.net. If you're watching the replay or if you're brand new here, take a screenshot of that. You could always find this information also on my demonstrator website along with the top of this Facebook page. So thank you everyone so far that has been placing orders. FYI, we got a 15% off designer series paper sale. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different designer series paper sets that you can choose from, all at 15% off. I'm trying to remember what I ordered. I ordered this stargazing. I thought that was really cool. What else did I order? Oh, I ordered this masterfully made. And I think I ordered the less shops. I think those are the ones I ordered today. I could be wrong. But be sure to get that before they're sold out or before the special is over with. It runs through the end of June, and it's a great time to stock up on your papers. We all know how much we love Fresh as a Daisy, and let's not forget the Let's Go Fishing. That is so much fun, and I'm going to have an upcoming class with Let's Go Fishing, so you might want to grab that. Next thing I want to remind you of is Stampin' Up! Comes out with a new kit. I believe it's every month or every other month or something like that. So the latest kit that was added is called Confetti Birthday Kit, and it is only $23, and it has everything you need to make some fun confetti shaker cards, and it's a total of 9 cards in 3 designs, and it's kind of like a paper pumpkin kit, and it includes everything you need to create some fun cards, quick, simple, and you'll be all ready for all those yearly birthdays. We have a lot of other kits, other stamping kits, Forever Friends. There's lots more. This was the first one that was just released, and this was released prior to that. So go to my online store and check the rest of them out. Next up, we have a brand new starter kit. So if you've been a demo before, or maybe you haven't, or if you like to save money, this is a great way to do that by purchasing the starter kit. It's still only $99. I mean, how many different kits from other companies are only $99? The best part is that you get extra products in this starter kit. It's good through the end of June, and you get $155 worth of products for just $99. And it's a kit where you pick out what you want in your kit. It's not one of those companies that says this is what you're getting in your kit. You pick out what you want. If you want to get that Stampin' Boss and Cut machine, you get it. You want to get some of that designer series paper, you can get it. You want to get some online exclusives that aren't even available yet for customers, you can get it. Lots of great ways to save some money, which we're all about that, or even make a little bit of money too. So it's up to you what you want to do with it when you start, but no obligation. If you decide after your time period is up that this just isn't for you, you just bow out gracefully and keep everything in your starter kit and just come back to me as a customer. So it's as easy as that. We have a brand new catalog out that started the beginning of May, and today is June 1st. So rabbit, happy June, everyone. I'm finally feeling a little bit better today. And I've been actually doing some stamping this week. And I wanted to bring your attention to Did I put a postie in there? Nope, I didn't. To pages 78 and 79. This is the Let's Go Fishing Suite collection. If you want every single thing in the suite, which includes the papers, the stamps, the dies, everything you need, there's also an embossing folder. If you want everything, all you got to do is enter one item number 161546, and you don't have to enter each individual number. Isn't that fabulous? And at first when I saw this, it just reminded me of the days back when I used to go fishing with my dad and my brother. And I just thought, you know, I think a class in this needs to be done, because we're all about making female cards, but we don't make a lot of male cards, and I think this would be perfect. Also, Father's Day is coming up. Those of you that are fortunate enough to still have your fathers in your life, then don't forget them and send them a card. If you have someone that's like a father to you, that's a godfather, that's an uncle, that's a brother, that's, you know, it goes for everybody. So there is a happy Father's Day. There's good things come to those who wait. Congrats. So glad that you're my dad. Happy retirement. How many of us need a stamp that says happy retirement? Well, this takes care of all those things. Now this one here, so glad that you could fill that in with something else. Just do some eliminating there. And this one here, you can just do good things. You know, lots that you can do with it. I want to share with you some of the papers that are in that kit. And whoop! Oh, my table almost fell over. This happens every single week. I need to get a new table. This table has one leg that's kind of cracked, and this chair that I'm sitting in is so massive, these arms that stick out. And you know, I have that depth perception problem too. So I don't realize how close the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine on top of this wobbly table is. So let's open up a brand new pack, because when I saw this paper, I couldn't just get one, I had to get two. Let me share this with you. And you know, some of these dies will cut out some of these paper fishies. Let me open this up. Sometimes that's the hardest part, is opening things up. So let's take a look at our fish paper. So there are dies that will cut out this style fish. That one, that one, that one. So the one style fish. The other ones are easy to cut out. So there's the top page. When you flip that over, you get 2 sheets of each. We have this really beautiful check. Who loves checks? Raise your hand. Me, 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 me. Love that. Here's another sheet with, well, I guess it goes this way, with flies. I guess they're flies or lures, whatever you want to call them. I guess they're flies, like for fly fishing. And then the back of that one has this really nice diagonal. I know it kind of plays tricks with your eyes, but really nice. Here's some colored fly, are they lures? Those of you out there that know, you know what I'm talking about. I think they're for fly fishing. And on the back of that is this real pretty design. Now don't forget too, there are women that fish as well. So look at this. This could be anything, you know, the beach is starting up. People going to the beach for vacations. This will make a fun scrapbook page, including the beach. And here's the back side of that. And it has like a compass on here. It's hard to see, but there's different like streets. I guess I want to call them streets. But hard to see, but it has a design going all over it. Here's another one with fishing rods. And of course, a little string with a hook on it. And on the back side of that one is this real pretty paper as well. And then look at all these fishies. My goodness, that is a lot of blue fish. And on the back side of that one, I love this. Love it. And it even has like little droplets on. If you look really close, you'll see little droplets. And I didn't notice that at first. And let me tell you what the colors are for this paper, in case you want to pick up some cardstock. It's Boho Blue, Calypso Coral, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Very Vanilla, and Wild Wheat. So those are some really fun colors. A lot of them are new in colors. So you may want to pick up this and save 15%. Woohoo! Let me put this back in the folder. And I want to share with you some cards. I've been kind of creative this week. Kind of creative. So if you're interested in this class, definitely let me know. I don't have all the details worked out yet, whether I'm going to do a class in the mail or in person. But let me share with you some cards that I created using the products. Now, this is also the Stampin' Cut and Emboss folder. It's called Twisted Rope. And let me show you what that looks like when you run it through the folder. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it looks just like rope. And if I add a little bit of color to that with a little Stampin' brush, that will really bring out the color. And if you flip it over to the other side, you have a totally different look. So always don't forget that your your embossing folders, you can flip over. And this one is a 3D one, so you don't have to use, you need your fancy plate. You need the bottom plate, your embossing folder, and then that gray plate. So keep that in mind. I want to share with you too, how many of you remember, you might have overlooked this in the catalog, how many of you remember this glitzy paper? You remember this from Celebration? Well, it was so popular, Stampin' Up! Decided they were going to have this available for purchase. And I thought, how fun would this be to make with the lures? Because you know when the lures hit the sun, they like shine like diamonds. So this is available. It's 6 by 6 in size, and let's see what it says. Champagne and gold are the colors. So you get 8 sheets. 8 sheets. And of course, you know, you're not going to make a total card out of this. You're going to use bits and pieces to glam up your work. And if you take the champagne color, you can add color to that and make this any color you want it to be. So check that out too. And let me go back and I'll remind you what the name of it is. It's called More Dazzle 6 by 6 Specialty Paper. This is not included in the sale. The sale is just our regular designer series paper. Okay, so let me share with you some cards I made. And some of these are going to be included in the upcoming class. So here's a real cute Happy Father's Day. Now these fish are from the paper, so you can die cut them and then you can fussy cut them. And then when you flip it open, isn't that a cute card? You have a little fold there. I love this little piece of vellum. One of the cards we'll be making. Here's one for Happy Retirement, and there's that dazzly paper. Can you see how pretty that is? So this poor guy, he doesn't know what's coming for him, but he's gonna get the hook. But inside, one of those little fish, really cute. Here's a now. You could replace these Happy Father's Day with anything. My father has passed, but I wanted to figure, you know, June is Father's Day, and here's another fun card. There's that designer series paper that I added a little bit of ink to. It was inspired by another demonstrator who had a card like this, and I thought, oh, I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit. Here inside, a piece of DSP, and again, one of those little fish. Here is a fun card. These are dies that are included in with the die cuts. Well, with the dies to cut, you know what I mean. it's a little tackle box. And this is so much fun to create because you can create it any way you want. And the fun part is all of these inserts come out. So we incorporate them, if you noticed, in our cards that we created. You don't want to throw them away. But it looks like a little tackle box. And I think it is so cute. It's like a 3D. It'll fit in a regular envelope. Now, the other thing I wanted to share is if you think that, well, I don't know about this, you know, how about a Christmas card? Can any of you guess, how do you make a Christmas card out of this? Well, just take that bobber and hang it up, put a little bit of sparkly paper behind it. And I thought it would be a good saying. I just finished this one today. Like Merry Fishmas. Merry Fishmas might be a cute little saying for that. But I thought that that was super cute. Just with the bobbers turned into a Christmas ornament. And also last month's paper pumpkin had additional cards and envelopes you could add on. So I thought they just went perfect with the add-on. So you're gonna also get included in your kit some of the cards and envelopes from the add-on. That there's a little fish down here, a little bobber, and again I used one of those insides from here because you don't want to waste anything. And here's another one. So there were 3 separate cards that came in the add-on. So I did. I was so glad that you were my dad with a little lure there because I figured the little river's running. And then the final one that I did was with little fish swimming down here and cheers to another adventure. So aren't they cute? So these weren't the ones that were in the kit. These were the add-on cards and they are still available. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you still can get these. And I think it was 18 cards and envelopes for only $10. Yeah. So let me know, what do y'all think of these fun cards? Are you interested in a class? Let me know what you think. All right, Aurora, go sit yourself down. Oh, brother. Okay. Oh, I'm thirsty. All the cards are marvelous. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, the rope embossing is cool. I ordered the DSP, but I'm waiting on getting the bundle. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what I have to share as far as that. Now, in preparing for tonight, I don't have a lot of new product, but I wanted to do, something fun. So, I thought I went through some of my stamps and I was like, okay, well, what stamps are still available that I have not used yet? And this is one of them, By My Side. How many of you noticed this in the catalog? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little congested here. Not only are these little kiddos cute, of course the puppy is too, the sayings are just perfect. Even if the little kiddos aren't your thing, life is better with friends like you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Nice to have you by my side. Hi, sweet friend. Thinking of you today. You did it, and here for you. Aren't those sayings just great? And it is red rubber, photopolymer stamp set. It looks like my stamps were trying to run away. And all of a sudden, now that I'm starting to talk, I'm going to start losing my voice pretty soon. So anyhow, I thought I would create some fun cards with you tonight using them. I'm also going to incorporate one of my favorites, the Stylus Shape Dies. Can't do anything in this world without those, so make sure you get those on your list. And let's go and get started here. All right, let's see how Sue does tonight. Last week I felt I was total disaster. I don't know what happened. Things weren't working, including the old brain was not working. I found my baker's twine. Last week could not find. Okay. So I believe these are still available, the loose daisy embellishments. And if you haven't seen these are so cute. They're flat, they weigh like nothing. You could use a glue dot with them, and they're just so fun to incorporate in your cards. So if you don't feel like adding rhinestones or pearls or anything, these little flowers are the best thing. So we're going to incorporate those in the card. All right, let me get my ingredients out. Let me share with you the first card. The first card is this one here. And isn't she cute? Like at first I kind of think, oh, she looks like a little snooty, you know, but then I thought, nah, not really. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now for the base card, I'm going to use a different color just because, and I did a lot of the work ahead of time. The little dog, I decided to do the dog a little bit different, and I added some spots on the dog, and I thought that that was cute. And put my little doggy there, and I cut that out ahead of time. Okay. So let me get everything together here. So here's our little girl, and I have her stamped on just our white cardstock. So I'm going to do some quick coloring with her. And for the skin tones, I'm going to use the light and dark petal pink. So I'm going to start with the dark petal pink, and these are our alcohol markers. And I'm just going to kind of outline her here. Now, excuse my going out of the lines, but you know, that happens. I'm just going to go down like that and put a little shadow on her neck. These are easy to color. Many of you may be going, oh, I don't like to color. No, these are easy. And then we're going to go with the light. Now, even though this is pink, I think it's a great flesh tone. All right. Blend that in where that dark is. And then go back with a little bit more dark. Because usually there's like a little shadow there. And, oh, let's do her little legs. And I'm just dotting it. Can't really color it because they're little teeny tiny. She got little stick legs. And here's a little hand. Like that. Okay. Oh, my nose. Okay, so now let's do her hair. For her hair, I'm going to use a dark crumb cake. Is that the color I use? Well, let's see how it goes. No, you know what? Let's use, these are the flesh tones we have, and they're, the ones I have numbers on them. So this one is a 300. And what I'm going to do for the hair is I'm just going to do like little C's. Like making the letter C. Just go over all those curly cues. My first thought when I saw this little girl was a little redhead. But then it reminded me a lot of Michelle. When Michelle was little, she had such curly hair. She still does. So just making little C's all around. And then I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the ivory. I'm going to use the ivory Stampin' blend. And I think I may need the other one. The other end. Let's use the other end. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over it. And that will fill in all those white little areas. Of course, we don't want her to be prematurely gray. And I think I'm about ready to have a new ivory. Let me try. I think I have another ivory here. Nope, that's 800. That's the ivory. Yes. Okay, I have another ivory here. Always good to have a backup. Alright, so we're just blending those colors in. Because everybody's hair is two-toned, right? Heck, Mine was gray and silver, and so there we go. Isn't that cute? All right, so now I have to decide. I did the last one purple because I love purple. Let's do her with a little bit of pink. So we will use the light and dark melon mambo. And kind of do a little bit of highlight around the arm. A little bit around the neck. This little arm thing here. A little bit around there. Wherever Stampin' Up! Puts those lines for us, that's where you want to go, because they have experts that come up with all these coloring ideas, and they know what they're doing. All right, I'm going to go with a light melon mambo and just kind of blend that in. And I know you're probably saying, what? Sue's coloring? I know, it's hard to believe. I don't really color much, but it is what it is. Ooh, I just colored my hand. Okay, let me go a little bit more, bring it in a little bit deeper. Okay, and let's do our butterfly. I'm just pulling them off right from the rack here. So we'll do a yellow butterfly. And you can make your butterfly any color you want. Whew, it's getting hot up here. And let's do a little purple. A little purple around here. Just because I love purple. Okay, there we go. See, easy peasy. All right. So one of the future cards, you're going to see the inside of this. So after I did the inside and cut it out, I thought, well, let's not waste this. This makes the perfect frame for her, right? But I didn't like the white background. So I thought, you know, let's bring in our contraband Stampin' Blends. Don't tell anyone. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Pull my thing around here. Pull it out a little bit. So I'm going to use a little bit of Old Olive on the bottom. And I'm going to try my best not to get it too much on Sally here. Just add a little bit of color. A little bit of green, Old Olive, and then, oh my goodness, I think my little wheelie thing needs a little bit of WD-40. Here we go. A little bit of Balmy Blue. I love Balmy Blue for the sky. A little bit of Balmy Blue. Now, if you wanted to be, you know, perfect with doing this, you can make a mask and put it over Sally. But I just want to add a little bit of color, and I think that looks pretty darn good. Okay, so here is our little frame that she's going to go in. Okay, so we'll put her aside. So I have a different color blue. This one is blue. I don't know. I'm terrible with my colors anymore, but this is one of the new colors. Mary's here. She's usually pretty good with that. I don't think it is Tahitian Tides, Starry Sky, or any of those. It's one of the new ones that came out. And I thought I would pull in these daisies, because I thought the blue with the daisies, isn't that pretty? And then green goes really great with that. And Sally in there. So let's go ahead and put this card together. And get my glue. I'm looking around. Where's my glue? I moved everything over to the left. You know, you move things, you don't know where they is. All right, let me see. Oh no, I don't want to do that yet because I want to wrap around. So let's put Sally. Let's put Sally in her box. And what I did was I took some of the daisy paper and I fussy cut around it. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that be cute to put that in here with our little Sally in there? And look at her. She's just like in the flower path. So you can decide, you know, what flowers you want. If you want to have her covered up in the flower. Trying to decide. I think that one looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and there. I should have my silicone mat. Okay, let's see. Come on, Sally. Come on, Sally. There she goes. Look how cute she is. Okay. Put that on there. I'm just going to use my paper snips. And I'm just going to trim off the excess. And have glue on there. And then we can put Sally in here. And I'll put a little bit of glue going around the outside. Not a whole lot because I don't want this to go oozing out. Sally's like tiptoeing through the daisies. Tiptoe. Well, I'm not going to sing because then Facebook doesn't like it when you sing. They put a strike against you. So silly. So silly. Okay. Now here's our little doggy. So we're going to put our little doggy here. The doggy's looking up saying, Sally, Sally, I'd like a little snacky. That's what Aurora says all the time anyhow. She wants a little snacky. So I'm going to put that little puppy dog there. And then Baker's Twine, which I have tonight. I'm going to use this ivory color because I hardly ever use it. I'll find where it starts. There we go. And I'm going to put some of this glue. So I'm going to wrap this around. Oh no, wait, I have to put the background on. Oh, goodness, good thing I looked. We have to put our background on, ladies, gents. Let's do that. Then we wrap around. Wrap around, wrap around. There we go. You have a little bit of that blue peeking out. The liquid glue is perfect for this because you have time to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. Okay. Now, I'm just going to wrap around. Okay, let's do this. And tie a little knot. And let's fix our little twine here. There we go. Got enough here that I could do a bow, so why not? And then just tighten that bow up how you want it to be. Do a little bit of trimming with your ribbon scissors. Okay. Alright, let's get this. Oh, did I not trim it? Oh, I trimmed the wrong one. All right, well, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to put that like that, and we're going to tie a bow. I have to be careful when I try to decide which one to cut. Don't cut the wrong one, which is what I did. All right, let me see my bow tying skills. Oops. Pull that. There we go. So when you have lemons, you make lemonade, right? There we go. Let's get all that out of the way. Then I'm going to take a glue dot. Let me fix this a little bit. Let me put it down here. Let me wiggle that over a little bit. And a little glue dot will do you good. So has anybody owned this set? Have you ever noticed it in the catalog? Put a glue dot here. And stick our bow on there. There we go, problem solved. Okay. I don't know where my hi sweet friend went to. Is this it? Here it is. Alright, so let's glue this on this messy, messy desk. Isn't it amazing how when you make one card, the mess on the desk is like incredible? So we'll glue this on here. Now I would normally put a piece of white cardstock on the inside because of the color of the blue. So I'll have to do that at a later time because I did not bring any. Okay, so I did the Hi Sweet Friend. And I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to snippy snippy. Like so. And then a few little dimensionals. We got just a little strip here, which may work out to be almost fine. And we put that over the top. And then our cute little daisies. I am going to take my liquid glue and I'm just going to scatter them about. Let's see where I want them to go. I think this is crooked. Everything I do is crooked. Okay, so let's put a couple of these. A little bit too much glue coming out there, Sue. Let's do like 5 of them. And you definitely need to take your pick tool for this. So let's pick up some of these daisies. Ooh, let me try the other end. I always have no luck with this other end because it's good for picking up, but then it doesn't want to let go. So I'm going to use the white ones to kind of go with the daisy background. The other card I used the yellow ones. Well, I kind of did a mixture on that card. See, it doesn't want to let go. Let it go. Where else did I put glue? 1, 2, 3. One on my finger. Did I do any more? I can't see. Let's put one up here. And one down here. Cute. Cute. One here. One more. And there we go. Let me put the lid on these because that could be danger zone. And what do y'all think? Isn't she cute? And here she is with the green and the blue. Isn't she cute? Love her. All right, so that is card number 1. Let me tidy up some of this mess here. Sometimes I wish I had like a little birdie that, you know, followed me and cleaned up my mess for me. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so next, let me get my basket here. Whoops. Next up, so I saw this idea and I thought this was really cute. And it's taking some, you know how many of us have those strips of paper from when you're cutting down? Taking some of those strips and gluing them down. I thought that was so cute. All right, so I have some of this already done ahead of time. I thought I had 3 projects. Maybe I only did 2. All right, that's good. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is still available on the clearance rack or if it's still in the catalog, but this is the metallic ribbon, and it's in the sweet sorbet, although it doesn't look like sweet sorbet because that's sweet sorbet, but it's a little glitzy ribbon. I thought that was, you know, something fun. So I have some rhinestones here, and I did have another card. Hold on a second. I know I had another card. You know, so don't clean up. Don't clean up. I know I had another card. We may have to do that one next week unless it's in the pile here. All right. Oh, no, they were all on the floor. Okay. All right. So, here's our little strips. Little strips of paper that are just cut at 1/2 inch. Okay, they're all at 1/2 inch. 2, 3, 4, 4. Is that all I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so here's our base card, Balmy Blue. And I'm still looking for that other card. I know I had it. And that's going to be our base. And I have a piece that will go for the inside. That one I remembered. This piece here is 3 3/4 by 5. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put our strips on here. So let me get my strips. Like I'm missing some strips. Here we go. All right. So then decide where it is you want to start with your strips. I don't like the edge of that. Let me trim this. There we go. Took care of that. Okay, so the layers are going to, let me turn them all over. I'm going to start with the darkest one first, which is, this is all from the Daisy paper. And I'm just going to add some glue. As I get that booger off of there. Add some glue onto the back. Not a whole lot because you don't want it to go oozing out. And go from corner to corner. And then next, I'm going to go with this green color. So good way to use up your scraps. And I'm going beyond, but don't worry, we're going to cut that off. And let's go with the wheat color. Add that one next. And the copper. Just button them up against one another, and then the blue, the balmy blue, balmy. Okay, there we go. So then just flip it over. I think I need a little more glue there, and we're just going to trim them off. Well, I should use the trimmer. Will that work? Alright, let's see if that will work. Yay! A little bit more. I'm going to use my scissors. And then I can do that. All right, there we go. Let me get rid of this. And all of these out of our way. Just dying because I don't know where the other project went. And you know what, as soon as this is over with, it's going to pop up somewhere. I mean, I had them all in the one basket. Alright, well, let's not fret about that, Sue. If I find the other one, I will post it. But it was using the inside of that green piece. All right, let it go. Okay, so let's wrap around some of our twine. Just because I felt, well, our ribbon, our metallic ribbon, I felt she needed a little glitz. I'm going to get a glue dot. I do have another card to share with you though, so don't fret. I'm going to put a glue dot right here. That glue dot's going to work as my third hand. Which, you know, we only got two. When you're trying to tie something, you sometimes need a third one. So I'm going to use that, press that down, and there you go. There's my third hand. Easy peasy. All right. Tighten this up. Not my best bow, but it'll do. And ribbon scissors. So latest update with my doctors is my platelets are still low. My platelets have gone lower than they were last week. So we're holding off another week on the next round of chemo. So we'll see. They'll be back next week to take more blood. And they don't want me to do the chemo because it affects the platelets. And if the platelets are low to begin with, that's not going to work. But other than that, I go next week for the neuro-ophthalmology appointment. That's a lot to say. So here's our inside. So I have that next week. So there I'll find out whether or not I'll ever be able to drive again for now. And I've decided that if I'm not able to drive, I'm just gonna get rid of my car, because no sense in paying for a car that you can't drive. Okay, I'm gonna add some dimensionals on the back of here. I already cut her out with the shapes. Now, if you have these left over from your dimensionals, this is a great thing to use for glue, because glue won't stick to this because it's coated. So you may want to save that. You may want to. Let me grab some more dimensionals. I'm just going to rip them because I want to. Good way to use up all those extras. Hi, Betty. Late again. Hopefully you're all well. We're all doing good here. Hope you're doing well down there in North Carolina. All right, let's put our little girly on here. Okay, clean all this up. And then the stamp set, we're gonna stamp "Thank you for being a part of my life." And I need a block. No, I don't know if that's gonna fit there, but maybe up here. There we go, we'll fit her up there. And open this up because the card seems to want to keep jumping at me. Alright, Memento ink. I'm not a fan of Memento ink these days. I don't know, it just, you really have to let it set. There we go. And I tend to get it all over my hands somehow. And I don't know. Oh, I found my third card. It is in the other basket. Yay! Now I just need to find my cleaner. I'll clean it later. Okay, there we go. It's clean. All right. So then we will give her a few little rhinestones because she needs them. I have 2 baskets here, and where are the rhinestones? Oh my goodness, are you serious? Y'all saw me take them out of the baggie, right? There they are. I have 2 baskets that are the same baskets, and one is apparently inside the other one, and that's why I could not see the other card. So, you're in luck, I found it. Alright, so let's give her a little bling, because this little gal needs a little bling in her life. Put a little one there, and one up here. There we go. So there she is. Isn't she cute? And here's the original one. Super cute. Love her. All right. So now that I found the other card, and I'm so excited about it. See, I have 2 of these baskets, and the one was in the other, so it looked like one basket. Anyhow, so we can't forget about the little boys. So here's a cute little card with one of the little boys and his little dog. And this paper is from the Gone Fishing. And I think this is a really cute card. Let me get all my components out. I already did the "Nice to have you by my side." Oops, I have glue on my finger. So now the other card that I shared with you, I needed to do something with the inside. So this was cut out with the stitch shapes, and I didn't want to waste that. So made another card out of it. All right. So let's color this little guy in. We'll try not to be so long in coloring, but let's do our sky and our grass first this time. So you'll notice I didn't even dip this time into any ink because there's still plenty of ink left on it. You'd be surprised how much these little brushes hold. And I know they're contraband, but shh, don't tell. You know, you got to save where you can save, right? Okay, so we got that. That was quick, right? So let's do his face first, and we're still using the dark and light petal pink. So we'll go around him with that. So though that is pretty much the news as far as health-wise. We'll just postpone it for another week or so. Alrighty. So now let's color this in. Blend it in a little bit. I try to be careful when I'm going around the stamped areas because sometimes the color does tend to, if it's not dry enough, the color does tend to bleed a little bit. Now let's do his little, do it with the dark one. On his little hands, arms, legs. It's cute. All right, let's make him a little blondie. That's the best thing about, oh, that's not my good one. The best thing about coloring, that's not the good one either, is you can color things any color you want them to be. So if you have a little boy that's a little redhead, you can make this card for him and give him red hair. Some of these, I hate to throw anything away. How many of you are like that? And I hate to throw any of these away, even though like this end is like this that I cut, because there's still juice in there, you know? I hate to throw it away. I just really, really do. All right, so let's give him some jeans. There we go. We'll give him some jeans. Oh, and this is the light night of navy. I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial weekend. Seems like it was forever ago. And because of that, let's, this is the red, this is sweet sorbet. So let's give him a little sweet sorbet shirt. This is the light, this is the light, okay. How many of you find that when you're coloring, you have to put your face in a certain position? In order to color right. All right, let me get the dark sweet sorbet, do a little bit of highlighting here. Stampin' Up! Has done all the work for us. They show you right where you need to do your shadowing. All right. And we need to go back and do his little shoes. So we're going to give him some Night of Navy shoes. It's all about the matchy-matchy. Isn't he cute? And the doggy, let's do... that's Cajun Craze. I don't want that color. Let's do a little bit of coloring on the doggy. We'll do a little bit on the ear. And a little bit on one of the paws. And a little bit, a little spot here. And a little bit on the tip of his tail. And then we have to do his nose. So let's go with the light black. Yes. And just dab it on his nose. There we go, folks. All right, let me put my markers away. My blends. So now I'm going to cut this out. I know, I'm really doing like full force here tonight, right? All right. Let's clean this off. Oh, there's my cleaning thing. All right. Okay. So I'm going to pull out the stylish shape dies, you know, my faves. Seems like no matter what I do, I seem to pull these out all the time. And I don't remember if it was the second one. I don't think it was the big one. I was thinking the second to the biggest one. No, it might have been the biggest one. Huh. Go figure. Yeah, the biggest one. Go figure, peeps. Okay, so I'm going to put that on here. And I have my stamp cut emboss machine here next to me. I'm not going to lift it. It's just too heavy for me these days. And let's see. I'm going to put a little piece of tape on there because I don't trust myself. And run it through. Go. Okay. Back over there. Get the rest of my cut. Okay. So we got some Balmy Blue as our base card. And a piece of the Designer Series paper from the fish set. And that I cut that a little bit smaller. Instead of 4 by 5 1/4, I cut it 3 3/4 by 5. Because I wanted to give myself a little extra border. And I kind of like that. Here's the little fly fishy thingies on the back. Okay. And don't go away because I have my last card, it's already made, but it's really fun, and I want you to see it. I want you to see it, so don't go away yet. I think I don't know, I chuckled when I made it. Although I chuckle when I make a lot of cards. Some people probably be thinking, that lady, she's over there by herself and she's chuckling. Hey, life's too short, right? Okay, so then here's that little square, and I was trying to figure what to do with it. So this went like that, and I thought, yeah, it needs a little something. So I'm going to put that at an angle, and it should fit about like that. So let's see if I get that back down again. And I love these because it has that little stitching on the edges. So let's see if I can do that again. Okay. And then just glue this one on top. So all those, everything that you have that's like left over that you think, oh, I can't do nothing with, put it in your little scrap pile because something may come along. And let's see if that's straight. And you'll decide, huh, that's cute. Okay, So then I used the little shapes again. Nice to have you by my side, because I figured he's there with his little puppy dog. So let's glue that. Put that down there. And then I have these. I use these all the time. I absolutely love these. These are the 2023, 2025 in color dots. And because I have the in colors, I'm going to use these gray ones. And I find I have a hard time picking these off. Okay, so let's put one here. So whenever you have a spot, you don't know what to do, put a little doodad there. And you know what, I think I need one more down the bottom. One right there. Aren't they cute? I think I'm going to put that over there. So there he is. Nice to have you by my side. So cute, so adorable. Okay, now don't go away. Let me throw this in here before it gets lost. I have two more cards to share with you. So I got that motorcycle set. Many of you have seen that. I think it's so cute. So I thought, you know, I could do something with that. So I did a little motorcycle, and I used the cards from the paper pumpkin. And isn't that cute? Put a little motorcycle, his little puppy dog, the little bird. I cut off the girl's nose. I know, it was so terrible. I cut off her nose, and I gave him a little motorcycle. And then here's the other one. The girl with the glasses, she's so cute. And there's a little blondie, and he has his motorcycle. And it says, nice to have you by my side. Little piece that you cut off, throw that on the inside. And I just think they're so cute. Oh my goodness, they're so adorable. What do you guys think? Do you like these? I think they're cute. All right, well, that's it for me tonight, folks. Let's bring on in projects that I did. And if you came in late, you'll see what you missed out on. So we have our little motorcycle guys. These take a little tedious work to make the little motorcycle, but it's very much worth it. So here's our little boy one. So here's the one with the little butterfly. And there's the little bird that I cut off from the other one. And I just think they're so cute. They just make me smile, make me happy, make me smile. So I hope they made you smile a little bit tonight too. It's always so hard to get everything in on a picture. But what do you guys think? Did you like them? If you're watching on the replay, let me know what you think. There's only a few of us here tonight. But let me go through the comments. Oh, you had to go? Okay, Betty. All right. Hi, Nancy. How much weight have I lost? Well, let's put it this way. I'm wearing clothes that I wore back in 2008. Because I had some jeans and some things, and my other clothes have fallen off me. The other day I got out of bed and my pajama pants just fell right off. So I lost some weight. The last doctor appointment I went to, I had lost 4 pounds. But, yeah. I mean, it kind of, between not having an appetite sometimes and food just kind of making you sick, I really don't eat a lot. You got the motorcycle set, Sherry? Oh, fun. That's fun. Fun, fun. My hands and arms look skinny? Really? Yeah, I have. I'm not skinny by any means, but it kind of feels good to have some of the excess weight off. I'm still by no means skinny, but I've lost some weight, which, you know, might be a good thing. But anyhow, all right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. I hope maybe I made you smile a little bit. You know, life's too short. You have to take every day as it comes. I know I do lately. You know, I thank God every day when my feet hit the floor in the morning. Then I know it's going to be a good day. And, yeah. As long as I feel good, I'm crafting. If I'm crafting, then that makes me feel good. So I hope you enjoyed this By My Side stamp set. I really loved it. If you missed the beginning, then you missed out on a lot. If you missed the beginning, you missed out on all, and I'm going to grab them again. On all of the cards for an upcoming class using the whole fish set. I've been playing with this all week. Christmas card, who would think? And could do a Merry Fishmas for the fishermen in your life. Really fun cards, a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of stamping this week because I felt good. And I want to thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me. I truly do appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your evening and the upcoming weekend. And be safe, be good. Till next time, happy stamping. Bye, everyone.